Listen closely, because what's about to be said cuts deeper than any corporate jargon, more urgent than market trends or fleeting tech fads. Right now, the world yells at you it's free, but it's choking you with invisible chains. You hustle through meetings, pitch decks, endless strategy sessions, but underneath, there's a fire burning, a restless pulse screaming, "This isn't real freedom." It's not. It's a cage disguised as comfort, a prison wearing the mask of progress. Every system you trust, governments, corporations, media, tells you you're an individual, but delivers a blueprint, a manual on how to fit in. They promise equality, but reward sameness. They offer comfort, but what they're really feeding you is blandness, mediocrity dressed as safety. Look around. Everyone's falling in line. Everyone's swallowing the same pill of play it safe, follow the rules, wait your turn. And here you are, burning inside because you know you're not built for that. You're done being a part of that cycle. You were made to break it. That burning inside, it's a call to arms. Not of violence or rebellion for the sake of chaos, but a rebellion of the self, of unlearning everything suffocating you, the blind faith in systems that don't actually serve top talent, don't promote true innovation, don't unleash the power of rare individuals who see the world not from the center, but from the edge. The edge is where progress lives. The edge is where the future is made by those who dare to say no. No to comfort, no to consensus, no to being one among many. Feeling isolated? Misunderstood? Think you're the only one shackled by this invisible script? You're not. The grid, the system, the network you depend on, it's built to process people, not unleash them. It rewards compliance, punishes risk, and buries brilliance under layers of bureaucracy and noise. The greatest minds, the sharpest creators, the boldest leaders are out there, disconnected, waiting for a spark, a link, a signal from someone who gets what it means to burn without burning out. So what happens when the system falls away? When liberalism, the idea, the structure, the comfort zone, goes off-grid, when the rules dissolve, the scripts disappear, and you stand naked with your raw potential, that's the moment true freedom screams the loudest. Because liberalism wasn't a destination, it was a framework, a stepping stone towards something bigger, something unbounded. Here's the brutal truth no one tells you. Freedom isn't about playing safe or blending in. It's about owning your will as your weapon. It's about ripping apart every assumption you inherited and rebuilding your reality from scratch. Not tomorrow, not later, now. It's about becoming sovereign, master of your mind, your choices, your fate. Not a slave to systems, trends, or the hollow promises of easy living. And this liberation? It's messy. It demands brutal honesty. It calls for you to question everything, especially what you hold as sacred. That comfort zone you cling to? It's a cage. That consensus everyone worships? It's a slow death of the extraordinary. To break free, you must be ruthless, not with others, but with yourself. You must learn to say no to the noise, no to the distractions, no to anything that dims your fire. Because the moment you start settling is the moment you stop becoming. But freedom doesn't mean going alone. Isolation kills brilliance faster than failure ever could. What you need isn't a crowd. It's connection with the few who burn like you do. Not followers, not shallow networks, but fiercely complementary minds. People who don't just talk about changing the world, but live it every second. Together, you form the rare link, the unbreakable chain strong enough to crush any obstacle. Imagine a network where every individual isn't just surviving, but becoming. Becoming beyond any outdated label, beyond any worn-out role your past tried to force on you. A space where your difference isn't a problem, but your greatest asset. Where the rules don't bind you, but ignite you. Where your misalignment is the very reason you belong. This is not fiction. This is the core of what's possible when liberalism sheds its old skin and steps into a new form, one where autonomy isn't just a buzzword, it's the air you breathe. Still feel that unbearable tension inside? That silence that won't let you rest? That's your signal. It's the rawest sign you were never meant to live a prescribed life. The world has built no homes for the exceptional because it's afraid of losing control. But here's the deal. There's no going back and no playing safe anymore. The grid is cracking, and out of that crack, a new order, a new freedom, a new world is formed by those who dare. Are you ready to burn rather than bend? To reject the soothing lies and chase the harsh, beautiful truth? To stop waiting for someone else to hand you the keys and instead build your own doors? This isn't about fitting into a mold or waiting for permission. This is about claiming the future you were meant to shape, with every ounce of your fiery will. You're not alone, even if it feels that way. The rare are out there, misunderstood, misaligned, burning with the same fire. You don't need to find thousands, just a handful who get it, who spark your vision into reality. Your power grows exponentially when you connect with those few, because together you become more than just individuals. You become a force that no system can control, no illusion can hold. This is the movement the world forgot to build. A place beyond politics, beyond parties, beyond tired ideologies. A place for doers, for thinkers, for rebels who don't settle for less than true freedom. The freedom to build, to create, to live unshackled. The system wants you to believe the alternative is chaos, that stepping off the grid means losing security. But the real chaos is in quiet submission, in dimming your light so others feel safe. Real freedom demands courage to stand alone, patience to play the long game, and the hunger to shape reality itself. So lean into that discomfort, that tension, that nagging your mind every night. It's not pain, it's the spark of new life. It's the turning point where you stop being a prisoner and start being the architect of something new and wild. This is the edge where greatness lives, where the future starts, where those who will change the world reject the comfort of consensus and embrace the fire of transformation. And it all starts when you stop running after approval and start shaping your own reality. This message is not for everyone. It's for the few who feel that invisible pull, calling from outside the grid into a life that's real, raw, and relentless. Those who know they're meant for more, who refuse to be processed or optimized, who burn with a hunger no rulebook can satisfy. If you feel that fire, don't silence it. Don't settle. Don't wait. The grid is broken. The illusion's fading. The future is waiting for those who refuse to be anyone's prisoner. The question is, will you be among them?